Oh, yo, what is going on, guys? It is the DFS Shark back with another day of some NBA hoops. The playoffs, again, we got a 3-game slate going on today. So we're going to be going over my top 2 plays and then also the top 5 plays I'm going to be throwing with that. And we're going to throw that in a flex play, trying to hit that 10x. But as always, guys, if y'all watch these videos, y'all like these breakdowns, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be alerted as soon as these breakdown videos drop. Dropping prize pick videos like this every single morning. But if you want these plays even sooner before these videos even come out, so these lines don't get changed, bumped, or removed, join the Discord. It is free to join. I'm gonna throw the link in the description for you. I'll also throw it in the comments to make it easy for you. But let's go over yesterday's lineup and what happened. So we ended up hitting on our free play. These are free plays slash premium plays as well. I call them free plays, but these are still plays that I send out in the premium as well, right? But so we cashed here, hitting on Anthony Davis and Oubre, cashed that pretty easy. Anthony Davis hit this line for us pretty early, I think maybe late in the second quarter or early in the third. But that was a pretty easy cash. As far as the 5-man slip, Strus and Hachimura just killed that line. Terrible game by the Cavs all around. They actually got blown out by like 20, 25 plus. I'm not sure, but that was just a massacre, that game against the Magic. So just bad performance by the Cavs really hurt Strus's line. Hachimura, I'm probably going to be avoiding him because he got us these 5 points early in the first quarter, I believe. So he was on a good pace to hit it, and he just didn't hit nothing the rest of the games. So we were able to get some back here on the 5-man slip. Ultimately, we were profitable between these two lines. We are moving on to today's slate, and I got some plays that I'm really liking today. But first, before we get started, if you're not on Prizepicks, if you're not signed up before dropping this promo code, they're going to match you up to 100% match deposit. So if you're throwing 50, they're going to match you 50. If you're throwing 100, they'll match you all the way up to $100. Same with CHALKBOARD, the same special deal applies. But use the code SHARK here, and the same thing on that match deposit bonus. If you do either of these, shoot me a message in the Discord. I'll set you up in the premium for 30 days so we can start getting some dubs. Sliding into the Discord real quick, you can see this is where I posted the free play already. This is where I post all the free plays. So get in here, get on the action. I'm going to be adding lines throughout the day. If you want to take things another step further, go to join premium here. Go to my site here. You can learn more about everything going on in here. You can learn more about the plays and what you're going to get with that, or just go to the dfsshark.com, and this will guide you there as well. But let's get into these plays. Let's get into what we're going over to. So hit this refresh button here, right? So the optimizer likes Giddy under 0.5 steals. They actually have him all the way at 54.40%. So he's got high odds to hit here. You can see why these books have him like minus 135, minus 130 and up. And then a block. So we got a lot of block, steals, turnover lines here. But if you want to screenshot this, lock these in. These are some of the top plays on the optimizer. But let's dive into the plays for today, right? Let's see. So the top play is actually the most popular play. I'm never really on these popular plays, these ones with these little flames. I guess that means a lot of people are on it. There's a lot of people are seeing the value in this line. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing for us or not. Like I said, I'm hardly on these popular plays because I don't really even come to Prizepicks to make my plays. I start in DGF, kind of go from there. But the play we're on is actually the top play on here. So the play I'm liking is Mike Conley over 2.5 rebounds. And so let's dive into why I'm liking this play here. We slide into outlier. Looking at his last 5, he's hit this at 100% of the time at 4.2 rebounds. So Mike Conley's not the biggest guy, right? He's only like 6 foot tall. Been around for a while, a vet in the league. So not the most athletic guy either, but he can still snatch some rebounds, man. He's a vet, so he can put himself in the right spot to get these rebounds. He's not going to go out jump anybody, but he can still grab some rebounds. So looking at his last 5, 100% of the time, last 10, 60, last 20, 55, head-to-head 67, and current season 58%. So what I'm looking at here, if we go to the head-to-head here, slide down here. So both games against the Suns, he played 27 and then 31 minutes. I like this jump up in minutes here. A 4-minute spike can make a big difference, especially on a line this low. So I'm liking that he jumped up here. I would think for today, I would say it's safe to say he'll probably play around 28 to 30 minutes. So when I'm looking at this line, I'm accounting for him getting those minutes. If you look at for the year, he averaged about 28 minutes. So he's going to be right in that range at 28 to 30, like I said. And if we go to his season, right, just his season alone, you want to filter this down by, let's see, games where he's played at least, 28, Let's do 27 here. At least like 27 to 30 minutes here. He's 28 games this year. He's played that exact number of minutes, and he's hit this line 61% of the time at 3.07. So averaging 3 rebounds a game when he's hit these minutes. There is potential he could always hit a lot more on the minutes as well, right? But it's safe to say that that's probably where he's going to be unless there's some kind of major blowout, which hopefully doesn't happen. Hopefully it's just a close played game all throughout. But I'm liking Conley going over this line here. If you look at the season, man, you can see he has games where he goes well above this line. The line is set right here, but he has multiple games of 4s and 5 rebounds. He had a 7 game here, 4 and 5, a bunch of 3s as well. But it just shows the upside with Conley. He can get himself in the right position. He can grab some boards for you. So let's go to RotoWire, see what they have it at. RotoWire has Conley coming in at about 30 minutes, which sounds about right, and about 3.3 rebounds, which is pretty solid. So Conley's going to be that first play for us. For our next play, we're going Obi Toppin on the Pacers here. So the line I'm liking is over 11.5 points and rebounds. So let's dive into why I'm liking this. So looking at his last 5, 60%, last 10, 70, last 20, 55, head-to-head, 71, and then for the year, 60%. So let's go to his head-to-head. Let's see what he's done this series. So as far as minutes played, I'm liking the big jump up in minutes here. He's not a player that's going to give you 35-plus minutes. He's just not going to give you that, which is why his line is set lower at 11.5. But for the year, he averaged about 21 minutes. So I expect him to be right around that range as well when it comes to minutes here. You can see 20.9 last game, which is what I'm hoping to see. I'm hoping to see more around that range. But, I mean, even when he had 13 minutes here, you can see how productive he is. He had 5 rebounds and 4 points in 13 minutes. So he's productive. If he can get, around 20 minutes, I feel like he has a good chance of hitting this line. And you can see what he's done against Milwaukee all year. These were all from this season as well. So he's gone over this line every single time he's played them. He's gone off multiple games here, 15 points, 8 rebounds here. And if you look at his minutes, on these two, he played a good amount of minutes here. So he's probably not going to play that much, to be honest. But right here is in that range where he's probably going to be. So 21, 19, hit this line both games here. He played 20 minutes here and he hit the line here. So I'm liking our odds with Toppin. Being productive. He just has to be productive. He's going to get, around 20 minutes, which means while he's on the court, every minute or two, he pretty much needs to be scoring to get a rebound for us to stay competitive and hitting this line here. But that's going to be the second play I'm rolling with, man. So let's see what RotoWire has him at. They got him at about 16 minutes. Like I said, I think he's going to be playing a little bit more than that. If you add up these points and rebounds, RotoWire actually has him going under at 10.7. So we'll see what happens there, but that's going to be my second play. This is going to be my double. I'm locking these in. If you want to double, you can lock these in, and then I'm throwing these in a 5-play flex play with as well, and we're trying to hit the 10X with these. So the first player I'm liking is going to be Naz Reid, 6th man of the year right here. Points and rebounds, we're going over 12.5 here. You can see he went under his last game against Phoenix. Before that, he went over for 14, and then 2 straight games. This was during the season. He went for 14 here as well, and then you can see obviously he went off here. But Naz Reid is a player, man. He showed all year. I mean, for you to get 6th man of the year just means you've been productive all year coming off that bench. And I don't expect nothing to change here with Naz Reid. Hopefully he gets, a good amount of minutes this game. He gets enough minutes to where he can hit this line for us. Kind of the same situation with both of these guys here. But we're rolling with Naz Reid on our third play. For our next play, we're going Middleton. This was a line we had game 1 of the series where he ended up just going off here. But we're going less than 6.5 rebounds here. Even going back to all of the season with Giannis out, he's still gone under this line 60+% of the time. So he hasn't been consistent in hitting this line at 6.5, right? You can see last game he dropped down to 5. This is the game we had him. He just happened to get 10 rebounds there, which he hadn't got in a while all season. So we'll see what happens here. I'm going to be rolling with Middleton on the under. My only under on this lineup. For my last play, I'm going to be going Beverly. Back to the Milwaukee game. We're going Beverly over 9.5 rebounds and assists here. So I'm liking this play on Beverly. Game 1, he absolutely went off, smashed this line. Game 2, we got 7 here. Beverly's going to be playing heavy minutes here. He's played about 35 to 36, 37 minutes both games this series. So I don't expect that to change. As long as he's on the court, he can be productive. So that's going to be my 5 plays that I'm rolling with. And if you slide over here to the Discord, let me just show you this lineup. If you want to screenshot this, take a picture of it, you want to try to lock this in. Hopefully these lines don't change by the time you're seeing this. But this is what I'm going to be rolling with for today. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed the breakdown. The goal of this video is not just give you plays, but to give you actual insight, statistics, trends, you know, anything I can find, any edge we can find, give you that edge so we can really dive deep into these plays. Because sometimes, you know, hitting those 10Xs just takes that little extra time of research and trying to find that little small edge, even if it's super small, right? If you know a player's probably going to get extended minutes because if a player's out, then it makes sense to go with it. There's a lot of different things you can base your plays off of. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. Make sure y'all drop in either of these codes if y'all want to get started on these DFS sites. And then message me in the Discord and I'll set y'all up in the premium. Y'all have a great rest of the day. Take care.